Last week, War Games was a message, a reckoning. Ragnarok rose, and I stood above it all. But Milano was never the goal. The real story was you, Bastion Butler. Oh yes, cheer for the people's hero, powerless, just watching, and useless. You hide behind cheers while I dismantled your world, as I did that with the 4 Horsemen. So here's your chance, Butler. One match, just you and me. No teammates, no excuses. I'll let you pick the match. Cage, ladder, your playground won't matter. The end is the same. I leave you broken, forgotten, just like Minuano, just like oh poor Ivy's hope for redemption. Choose your poison, Bastion. Choose how your story ends, because at the end of it all, the demon rises as always.
You think you've won something, Jacob? War Games? Minuano? That wasn't victory. That was just noise. You want me one-on-one? Fine. No cages, no ladders, no pinfalls, no excuses. Let's see if your so-called demon can survive a hellstorm when it's just you, me, and no way out. You talk about breaking people, about dismantling worlds. But here's the truth. You didn't break me, demon. You didn't even dent me. You think you scare me? You think you scare them? Your time is up. You want to end my story? Here's your chance. Bring everything you've got. Hit me with all the hate, all the rage, all the fear you thrive on. But know this. When you're lying on the mat, unable to stand, it won't be me who's broken. It'll be you who has fallen. Because it'll be last man standing. And you'll never be the same again.
Alright, well, hello there, everyone, and welcome back to another very exciting episode of WPW Saturday Night Showdown. It is the fallout of Stand Your Ground, and as always, I'm joined every episode by my broadcast partner, Andrew Jensen.
What is up, everybody? It is awesome to be back, and yes, Aftermath, I love it, I crave it, I need it. This is a wonderful time of the year.
And yeah, Stand Your Ground left a lot of people's heads tilted and quite possibly crossed sideways in many ways and forms, most particularly with the ending of the men's War Games match, which ended in Beowulf seemingly attacking the rest of the 4 Horsemen after Ragnarok won the match, and we were still wondering what the hell was going on with that whole situation. But one of the bits and pieces for after that, I guess, as we just heard from the Demon Jacob Storm that even though he tapped out Minwano, that wasn't the main target, and in fact, a lot of his focus was on Bastion Butler, who has been kind of getting underneath the skin of the Demon over the past few weeks or so.
I mean, absolutely. Post-match, just an absolutely brutal beatdown by their brother Beowulf. The Bad Batch just beat it back to the bunker, beaten, bloody, bruised, but thankfully still breathing. But it's also, you are correct, a very confusing time, because what has gotten into Wolf has constantly been haunting him and all the others that were associated with the Horsemen.
Exactly, and you know,
that lantern.
Yeah, that, because yeah, we did see the lantern has been a very interesting talking point, especially when you consider the fact that they tried to mock Fenrir and the others when the Bad Batch came out.
Look, I've been around Pain. I've been around those boys quite a lot lately, and honestly, the psychological warfare was to be expected to a degree. I did not think they would take it that far.
Yeah, but yeah, as we heard there, Jacob Storm issuing a challenge to Bastion, and Bastion laying down the gauntlet, announcing that the matchup between those two will be a last man standing match. The commission is still trying to figure out when exactly that matchup will take place. So as we gear towards that, as well as the anniversary show for WPW, which, ladies and gentlemen, in case you missed it, the WPW Anniversary show has now been renamed to WPW Ascension 1, the first of what I can only assume many to come in the future years of this brand.
Oh, Ascension 1 has such a glorious name to it. I cannot wait to see what that show has, and just what WPW has in store for just not only the immediate future, but the far, far, far future.
Yeah, I'm being handed a recording of some overheard noises in the back, seemingly from my old broadcast partner Vega, saying, "Remember, you don't need to win, but they are getting soft here. Break a few bones again, and if he doesn't get up fast enough, do what you will. I won't stop you from holding another championship. I trust you won't let it go to your head, unlike Hitafi." I wonder what Vega means on that, and then another thing coming in from the back, seemingly from Lady Kathgina, saying, "I'll show them just what I can do. When the chains don't hold me back, it's time to get payback. I'm done with playing nice. No more chains."
Oh boy, that's ominous and foreboding if I have ever heard it.
I mean, the Fae can already be quite dangerous enough as it is. Imagine a Fae without restraints.
Terrifying. Just simply terrifying.
Yeah. You want to know what's even more terrifying? A Primal in our opening matchup of tonight. So let's go ahead and head down to ringside for some triple threat action to kick off Saturday Night Showdown. The following contest is a triple threat match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, representing the Primals, she is the Primal of Ice, Shiva. Shiva, You know, I seem to occasionally forget this little tidbit. Shiva was our first ever WPW Rockergirl champion.
That she was, and an illustrious title to absolutely hold.
Taken away from her by Amber Drake, and then that taken away from Amber Drake by the current champion, Alma Valen. And introducing second. Representing the Lucha Queens, Cal-Amity! And the crowd going absolutely electric for the Lucha Queen in the house.
Every time any of the Lucha Queens come out, the crowd is constantly on their feet.
And I do not blame them 1 second. You know, I talked about the Rockergirl Championship earlier, and ladies and gentlemen, you got yourselves a double header of a main event here tonight. The first of the 2 matches will be a #1 contendership match for the Rockergirl Championship, featuring the Goddess Hell and Marisol Summercrest. Speaking of Rockergirl, and introducing third, Amber Drake. And here's your former Rockergirl champion, member of the illustrious Drake family from the UK, I believe. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, triple threat match underway. And Amber Drake immediately powerbombing Shiva into the mat there. Now Cal-Amity going after her.
2 former Rockergirl champions, a potential future Rockergirl champion. I mean, you have absolute firepower in this ring right now.
Yeah. Oof. There's just DDT there by Shiva. Dropping the knees on and then dropping her down. Oh, going after the back of the leg by Cal-Amity. Oh, Cal-Amity going in for a shuffle. Oh, Amber Drake quickly catching her.
And Shiva just, I don't know if that's wisely or unadvisedly, just rolled out of the ring there.
Bunch of quick stomps onto the chest. There's Shiva with the chair now. And oh, Amber not allowing her to use it.
And just left out to dry, and Cal-Amity just ate a vicious back elbow.
And tweeting on social media, Lady K saying, now, the mortals in the booth are mine. Please play nicely with them. Oh, coffee, I rather like that. Do you have an iced one? Not much of a coffee guy myself. But Amber Drake now grabbing her own weapon now. Each person in the team has grabbed at least one weapon. You had Cal-Amity grabbing the shovel, Shiva with the chair, now Amber Drake with the trash can.
And she got some air whenever throwing that trash can. It cleared everybody. Oof. And another just absolutely brutal chop block.
Going for the cover now. Kick out for the count of 2. Oh, apparently Taffy bought me some cocoa. Nice.
Yeah, he brought me a coffee. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
I mean, I know we're a little bit early into the night, but hey, make sure to get yourself a cup of goffness.
Absolutely. Oh. Shiva flowing over with just an absolutely brutal DDT.
Oh, not goff. I misspoke. Bearthame's Dark Ale. My mistake. Oh!
Still great.
Poison was spat at. Oh, and Cal-Amity grabbing, going for the guitar.
I mean, with all these weapons out here, you would think it was an Extreme Rules match.
Oh! Kick to the face there. An attempt broken up again by Amber Drake. Oh, knee to the side there.
We are seeing a lot of fast pins from these 3 women, and it's almost like nobody wants to let this drag out longer than it needs to.
Oh, with the roll-up, though. And Shiva right there to break it up.
Shiva is seeing it happen all right in front of her, but a hard knee to the rib.
Oh! Oh, could Amber Drake look for toxic shock here? But no, breaking up that submission attempt. Ooh, chop across the chest. Cal-Amity back up to her feet now. Quick suplex there. Oh!
Oh.
Bashing both sides of the head and a suplex.
Oh, catching the side of the trash can on the way down. That is not comfortable.
Oh, right on the trash can this time.
Dear God. Are you sure this is just a normal triple threat?
I'm fairly certain. But hey, you know, anything goes in these matches regardless.
Absolutely. And just the amount of weaponry in there makes you just question what the lengths that these 3 are willing to go right now.
Ooh. A little bit of payback there with that suplex. Over the cover, but a kick out before the count of 1. Another suplex there, this time to Shiva. Oh,
and now we have a kendo stick in play.
Yep. Oh, Amber, though, going for the cover. 1, 2, kick out at 2. Oh, went for the drop kick, but Cal-Amity catching her Shiva with the hockey stick. I can't help but feel like that's a little apropos.
I mean, absolutely.
Oh, crossbody by Cal-Amity with the cover now. 1, 2, no.
It almost feels like anytime any one of these three women roll out of the ring, they go right underneath the mat to just grab another weapon.
Oh, Amber Drake turned her back on Shiva for just a quick moment. Oh, neck breaker. Right on the guitar. Uppercut to the back of the head. Shiva going for the pin. 1, 2, no. Kick out at the count of 2.
Amber looked like she was on roller skates there for a second, but managed to get back up and
toxic shock. Locked in. Looks like Shiva broke out of it. Good thing too, because Cal-Amity was kind of slacking a bit.
Well, she definitely wasn't slacking on that right.
Oh, Cal-Amity with the pin. 1. Nope. Kick out at the count of 1. Wondering what does Cal-Amity have in store. Oh, big suplex by Cal-Amity. Amber Drake though right there to drag her away over to the corner. Oh, knocking Amber Drake out. Oh, what the kendo stick now?
Shiva got rocked between the eyes there, and Amber catching it off the side of the head.
Oh, swift punch to the gut, though. Cal-Amity taunting Amber. How long the use of the trash can? Oh, hoo -hoo. Oh, drop kick to Cal-Amity by Shiva.
Yeah, not sure what Cal-Amity was going for there on the arm of Amber, but just set her head perfectly for that drop kick.
Oh, Cal-Amity with the cover now. 1, 2, 3. And here's your winner, Cal-Amity. The Lucha Queens standing tall over both of the former champions.
Absolutely. Congratulations to Cal-Amity. And I'm a reminisce a little bit of a certain indie show that started off in Philadelphia with all those weapons in the ring.
But now with that, ladies and gentlemen, before we head into our next match here, we're going to hear from we're actually going to be hearing from one of the members of the Fangs of Vega that who had a quite an intense matchup, let's just say, at Stand Your Ground. And Avendash coming out on top in a absolutely brutal Iron Man last man standing match against Arctic Mantis. It was truly probably the matchup of the night.
Oh, absolutely. Sudden death overtime. Neither one of them wanted to give any leeway, and they left quite literally all of it in the ring. It is a miracle either one of them could have walked out of there.
Yeah, we're going to be hearing from the victor of that matchup. Let's go ahead and hear from the mountain, Anaj, Avendash.
And all Vegas surgeons and all Hela's men couldn't put Arctic together again. You fought well, Mantis. You were brave enough to face me in what equates to a true gladiatorial fight. You pushed me further than I expected, but in the end, you ended up buried like the others, under the mountain. I look forward to see what you do if you come back.
And from what I know, Arctic is still recovering from that brutal matchup. I think even if you watch that matchup back, I think it's safe to say that Arctic definitely took the worst of it. Definitely had the worst of it.
Absolutely. Arctic, I don't know if it was bravery, foolishness, or just pure bravado going into that match without his helmet on.
Yeah. Which was honestly the big standout moment from that matchup, was that was the first time we've ever seen Arctic's face.
That's, yeah, that is correct. Face paint and all, and just, I mean, kudos for Arctic, but at the same time, a match like that, you need some kind of protection on your head.
Mm-hmm. Which we definitely saw Anaj in droves of when he came out.
Oh yeah.
Well,
yeah, absolutely.
Well, that being said, let's go ahead, ladies and gentlemen, and head down to ringside for your second matchup of the night. The following contest is a singles match set for one fall. Introducing first, he is the Dark Magician, Ignatius Black. At the risk of sounding like a broken record here, we got obviously one of the more imposing figures of the WPW roster.
Absolutely, we have a handful of magic users. I don't know how many of them hit the creepiness factor quite like he does.
Like, truly, no one knows what this guy is, like, what is he even planning in the background? Like, what does he do in his off time? Who does he commune to?
Probably an entity that we cannot pronounce given our mortal vocal range.
Yeah.
I mean, would we go absolutely insane trying to comprehend what the being is? Probably.
Yeah, and that's probably exactly the reason why I don't want to know what the hell who he talks to.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
And introducing his opponent, wrestling out of a land down under, Merrick, the Hunter. And now we're going from imposing to brutal. And I think that's a pretty apt way of putting it when it comes to Merrick here. And I should stress that this is not Merrick of the Apocalypse. This is Merrick the Hunter.
This is our Merrick. This is the good Merrick. Hopefully we sent the other one back to the pits of hell where he belongs.
I don't know if I would exactly put good for our Merrick. I actually don't know what his whole entire deal is.
Okay, you got me there, but at the same time, this one is ours. He is better than the one that came from the other promotion.
But,
which, by the way, we still need to have a war meeting. We gotta get over there.
Oh yeah, no, I very much agree. Here we go. Got some back and forths here now. Ignatius went for that drop kick, and Merrick showing him how it's done.
Anything you can do, I can do better. But Merrick getting dumped over the top. And Ignatius just standing there taunting him.
Getting another tweet on social media from Lady K saying, "My best guess is something you don't want to meet, likely something dark and nasty." I guess that's in reference to whoever it may be that Ignatius communes to, and you know, I can't agree more.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Ooh, hip toss there by Ignatius, with the Lutez press to boot. Oh, cartwheel leading into that big knee. Another hip toss into a knee. A suplex there by Merrick. Merrick kind of just laying Ignatius down flat.
Yeah, bumping him off the ref, just getting him into that armbar. Or excuse me, arm lock.
Oh!
And a hard just boot off, whipping him off the ropes there. Kick out 2.
Merrick just not letting up when it comes to Ignatius here. Going to the top now. Oh! But Ignatius rolling out of the way.
Looked like Ignatius was going for a slam there. Merrick managed to get under.
Ignatius taking him over the ropes now. Oh, DDT off the top rope.
That is still a long way down.
Oh, through the middle rope. Back to the outside.
Merrick back in at 3 and just taking it to Ignatius for a brief second, though, before getting just absolutely dumped on his back.
A quick slap across the face. Oh. Oh, Ignatius send Merrick up for the equivocation. With the cover, 1, 2, no. Oh, that big punch at busting Merrick open.
Absolutely. We have blood, ladies and gentlemen.
Ignatius to the top rope. What could he be planning here? Oh, we're for the drop kick, but Merrick just shrugging it off. Oh my God.
Oh.
Big power bomb up against the steel steps. Oh, Merrick. Oh. Elbow there. Up the body across the stomach. And a big DDT, float over DDT, I should stress. Oh no. Coming from behind, Ignatius. Oof.
Oh.
Forward suplex on that, and a drop on the knee onto that wound.
Ignatius tapping into a little bit of his dark powers there just to try and get a slight advantage.
Right back to the outside. Merrick just eyeballing Ignatius. And over the top. Oh. Oh, and a big suplex again on the outside.
And another senton. Oh, went for a second one. Ignatius got the knees up, though.
Belly to back suplex there by Merrick. Oh, Ignatius reversing. Did you hear that? It sounded like it's Happy just outside the room. I think I heard him say, I leave the room for 1 second, you frosty tart.
I probably throwing a little bit of shade towards Lady K. You know how she gets protective of us.
And speaking of, she did tweet on social media earlier. Anytime, gentlemen, if you need a deal for any reason, do please let me know. I offer low expenses and high benefits for coworkers I like. I mean, can't go wrong with a good deal like that.
No, you absolutely can't.
Oh, from the back. All of them trading places now. Oh!
Just... This has been insane, just back and forth, in and out of the corners. Punches, kicks, reverses.
Oof, big boot there by Merrick. Unlocking in the Lion's Trap on Ignatius. Oh, he's got that torque in and Ignatius is tapping out. And here is your winner, Merrick, the Hunter. Great showing by Merrick.
Absolutely. And it's nice to say Merrick again, knowing that, you know, this one is, like I said, this one is ours.
Mm-hmm. But before we get into our next matchup of the night, we're actually going to be hearing from one particular individual, your former Synthwave champion, Hana Matsumoto, kind of airing out some grievances here a little bit. So let's go ahead and head to the back and hear what the head of the Matsumoto family has to say. Firstly, I apologize if my English isn't Harvard quality. Secondly, I apologize for potential vulgarity that isn't of the professional type. So my friends at WPW, what the fuck? I sit out and sit back for a few weeks after being jumped by that big bitch, and she gets a #1 contendership against someone she just beat, but wasn't involved in the results of the match. Meanwhile, the loser of said match shares the same opportunity because, what? She's the brother of a former champion? Meanwhile, Haruka fights Sayden, who is a member of our alliance with the Fangs of Vega. Like, yeah, Haruka and Sayden, friends and allies make the best rivals. It's a spar. It's meant to strengthen the bonds, and I get that. I don't get how Hell and Marisol get a #1 contendership for the Rockergirl title. I am 2 for 2 against Amber Drake, who held that title when I went 2-1. I held the Synthwave title until Morgan busted her ass to beat me. I made that title something to fight for, and yet Marisol, a borderline rookie who is 1-1 in pay-per-views, that one loss being against Haruka, gets a title shot. The same title held by her fucking teammate. Hey, Commission, need I remind you that the power balance is me, Vega, and you? So from one party member of that said alliance, I say, fuck that. Unlike you, though, I have the means to rectify it. Payback is a bitch. Ladies of WPW, I have a question for you. From one of your own, one of the day one ladies, what do you think? Should ladies like Helen and Marisol get the title shot? Because let's be fair here. There are easily a dozen more who have more credentials than Marisol, and certainly more than the hussy who went to a different show. I say that they don't deserve shit and you deserve more, because Ragnarok and the Four Horsemen, forget. It ain't their show. It's yours. You bust your ass. Sonotome Nita Takao. And Marisol, I assure you, no amount of rescuing will help you from my wrath, you bitch. Okay then.
I felt that heat up here.
Yeah. Also, from what I understand, that what Hannah said at the end there means let's fight for it.
I believe a lot of people would be willing to fight for that.
Yeah.
I mean, but yeah, a shot directly at Marisol too. Marisol would love an chance at that. Excuse me.
And you know, fair. I can't say I disagree because Marisol did attack Hannah at the end of that Synthwave Championship match at Resist and Disorder a few months back.
I mean, but here would be the interesting thing, speculation if you do not mind. If it's Marisol versus her partner, Alma, who knows what might happen a little further down the line if, say, Marisol happened to win.
Yeah. It would be quite interesting to see what happens on that end.
Absolutely.
But, you know, speaking of the Four Horsemen, we're going to be seeing one of them in action next. So without further ado, let's go ahead and head down to ringside. The following contest is a singles match set for one fall. Introducing first, representing the Four Horsemen of WPW, Sergeant Major Payne. As we can see here, Major Payne seeming to be able to make a good and swift recovery from that War Games match.
I mean, outside, definitely. Inside, he might still be a little sore, but he's told me, and I quote, "I run on gunpowder, bourbon, and bad decisions."
That sounds about right.
Yeah, military life. Yeah, that sounds about right.
And introducing his opponent, weighing in at 257 pounds, Valthus. Valthus and his snake bag. Or, you know, I mean, it could really be anything. It doesn't necessarily always have to be a snake, I would hope.
Nope. As long as it's not like, you know, a bag of holding where he could pull literally anything out of there at any given time.
Yeah. That would be, would not be ideal.
Oh, no, it would not. Although how he gets that through interdimensional customs, I would love to know.
I would imagine he has his ways.
Oh, I'm sure he does.
Well, here we go. Major Payne immediately with a bear hug, trying to make Valthus tap out. But Valthus not having any of it.
Payne trying some new tricks tonight. We don't normally see him go for especially big strength-based submission moves like that.
Oh, Valthus launching Payne over the top rope and to the outside of the ring. This Valthus got planned. Oh! Power bomb to the barricade. Oh, and a big boot to the jaw.
With a follow-up knee. Oh, man. Valthus is... he absolutely has Payne's number on the outside. But Payne just quick whip inside.
Oh, taunting Valthus, and Valthus taking the bait.
See, this is the psychological warfare that I expected from Payne.
I mean, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if he probably learned a thing or two from Bastard Butler after the war they waged earlier in the return of WPW.
Oh, absolutely. If Payne is doing one of two things at any given time, training or learning. I mean, hell, I'm pretty sure he has like about a 10-page document on everybody in this arena on their strengths and weaknesses.
Ooh. Amazing springboard stunner.
Yeah. Wolfus, though, definitely not somebody you want to count out.
Well, Valthus with the pin now. Kick out at 1. Oh, Major Payne though, reversing. Oh!
Going to drop the bomb there and nobody home.
Oof, drop kick by Payne.
He managed to deliver that one right on target, too.
Up to his feet now. Oh. Trying to go for a howitzer. Valthus quickly catching him, but Payne adapting into the belly to back.
Seems like we have somebody else who has scouted that howitzer.
Tagging that knee. Payne going to the top turnbuckle now. Oh. Second guessing it, but that could cost him a bit here, depending on what happens. Valthus. Oh, snake eyes in the corner.
Yeah, Payne not somebody who usually goes top rope. So probably thought better of it. Oh, brutal springboard Superman punch there. Just that forearm.
Oof. Valthus going after the fingers. Going after the other set now.
Yeah, Valthus pinning first one arm, then the other behind the back just to reach over and just give that stretch. That is not comfortable.
A lot of technicality being shown on display here.
Absolutely, and Valthus not missing many shots, just going for headshot after headshot, and then half the ring on that springboard.
But not enough to put down Major Payne.
And Payne kind of baiting Valthus to the outside there just to leave him strung up.
Oh!
Oof.
Bit of a discus punch there by Valthus. Could be looking to finish things off here. What could Valthus be planning? Oh! Almost a modified GTS there with the cover too. No.
Even Valthus was a little surprised by that. He probably felt like he had that thing in the bag.
Oh, we got a series of clotheslines here. Sweep of the leg. Valthus with the cover up now. 1, 2. Kick out at 2.
We saw a great flurry of offense from Payne in the beginning, but this has been Valthus the entire second half.
Oh! Honestly, I'm wondering if maybe Payne has truly healed up since the matchup. He's looking a tad rusty in the ring.
I mean, it is not unheard of. Payne continuously refuses to use any kind of special treatment to heal. He always wants to do it the old school way.
Oh, suplex there by Valthus. And now a series of subs across the chest there.
And one into the ribs just for safe measure.
Oh! A jump right bobbing him in the corner. And a howitzer! Got that connected too! No!
No, but we haven't seen it for a while, but some people forget just how quick that howitzer can show up.
Oh. Oh! I believe that was boot camp. No!
Basic training, he does not pull that out often.
And launching Valthus to the outside.
Payne taking a much-needed breather, though. That flurry of offense looks like it took both energy out of. Excuse me, took energy out of both of these men.
Oh, Payne once again launching Valthus back out.
Yeah, Valthus taking some time to taunt.
And to the outside with that leg drop.
Yeah, apparently the threat was worth it at that point. Just a brutal leg drop from the top rope to the outside.
Valthus with the cover now. 2, 3. And here is your winner, Valthus. Getting one up on the on one of the horsemen, and it's a snake.
It is a anaconda by the looks of it.
But still a great match between those two. Congrats on the victory, Valthus.
Absolutely. Congrats, Valthus. And Pain definitely looks like he could have used a bit more time off to heal.
Probably, yeah. But before we get into this next matchup here, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be hearing from the now former WPW Underground Champion, Greg Terrace, who lost that belt to Montgunnery, the sheriff of WPW. Which, by the way, we'll be seeing both Montgunnery and Greg Terrace later on tonight. Greg will be in the main event, going up against Anaj Avendash in a number one contendership match for the Rockerboy Championship. And we'll be seeing Montgunnery later on take on the Wolf of the Fangs, that being Luther Bolphonheim. Well, that being said, let's go ahead and hear. Let's go and hear what Greg has to say. Congratulations to our new underground champion, Montgunnery. 2 weeks ago at Stand Your Ground, you proved to be the better man. While it stings to lose, at least I lost to another guy who was here at WPW's inception. And now the title has been in the hands of each participant of the inaugural underground title match. For over 9 months, I've proudly held that title, and I got to say, coming into the arena today, my bags were feeling awfully light. But wouldn't you know it, tonight I have a chance to try and fix that. The first step is to beat Anaj Avendash. Anaj, we all saw you and Arctic Mantis go to war, so saying you're tough would be an obvious understatement. But tonight, I'm going to do everything I can to make sure you don't get your hands on the Rockerboy Championship. Not just because I want it, because I do. Yeah, but because frankly, I don't think you deserve it. Last year, your boss Vega said that you and your Fang buddies were not here to win, just to entertain people and make us bleed. What are you, some kind of twisted gladiatorial Red Cross? Because you certainly don't sound like real competitors, and sure as hell not like a champion. So tonight, you come and try and get your blood. I'll be getting the win. Greg letting it known how he feels about Anaj and the Fangs a bit there.
Yeah, apparently a lot of people are not happy with Anaj or any of the Fangs.
I mean, I can't say I necessarily blame them though. The whole idea of oh yeah, you make our competitors bleed and we'll give you a nice sum is like it's quite literal. I think I mentioned this when the audio between Anaj and Hannah came out. I think I mentioned it was quite literal blood money.
Oh yeah, I mean, literal blood money is it's not great.
No, not at all. But as we ponder that for a bit, we're gonna go ahead and head down to ringside, ladies and gentlemen, for our next matchup of the night before we head it to commercial break. The following contest is a singles match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, representing the Primals, she is the Primal of Wind and Air, Garuda. I feel like I haven't said this very often, at least not recently, but I think it should be stressed that we do have an avian announce team, ladies and gentlemen. And by golly, they do let it be known whenever Garuda is out here.
Absolutely. Hashtag bird mom.
Or bird up.
Or bird up. However you bird is the word.
And introducing her opponent, she is the warrior princess, Atiena, Ekwensi. Atiena also recovering from the women's War Games match, which was the second matchup at Stand Your Ground, and the Four Horsewomen actually picked up a victory in that one.
Yeah, absolutely. Very impressive, especially with two newer members to the roster. And all the women on both sides did fight very bravely, but we brought home the win for WPW.
Brought home the win, at least in the sense of that first matchup, but
yeah, absolutely.
Oh, dived right into the corner there. I think this trend on social media from a fan here saying hashtag bird is the word. Go Primals, make deals with the unseelie courts. I feel like that may have been a paid post.
Yeah, it's kind of giving that paid vibes.
All right, Atiena just making quick work of Garuda in the corner there. Oh, spine buster there.
Absolutely brutal. Atiena proving that she is not somebody that you should be overlooking.
Oh, we got some back and forths between both these competitors here. Oh, taking Garuda to the outside now. Big Kamagoye on the outside.
It almost seems like Atiena might have learned a thing or two from teaming up with the likes of Alma and Marisol.
Looks like it. Well, they cover up there, but kick out before the count of two. Oh! No, Atiena going to the top turnbuckle now. Oh, crossbody. 1, 2. Kick out at 2.
Atiena showing that that Bird Mom here is not the only one that can fly.
Garuda getting something planned for Atiena on the top turnbuckle here. And a butterfly suplex off the top.
Dear God.
Going for the cover. 1, 2. Kick out at 2.
Did you see the air Garuda got whenever Atiena kicked out?
Oh, yeah, no, it was amazing. Garuda with a spinning head scissor takedown. Taking Atiena back into the ring there. Oh, thank you for the lemon tarts, Taffy.
Yeah, thanks, Taffy.
Oh, Garuda catching her. Atiena catching her. Unlocking a sleeper hold. But Garuda quickly able to escape.
Yeah, it looked like before Atiena could really set up anything else, Garuda just a quick drop to the back of the lower spine there. Just keeping Atiena off her toes for just a brief second.
1, 2. Kick out at 2. Oh. Another submission attempt locked in. Got it. And right on the primal, but no.
Oh no. Could we be seeing another one?
Looks like it. Garuda with another butterfly suplex off the top. Oh, Garuda's struggling a bit here. Trying to make a cover as quickly as possible. Here we go. 1, 2. No.
I mean, those high-flying moves just absolutely take the piss out of you.
Yeah, they absolutely do.
But these two just not giving up in the slightest.
Oh. Both out of the count of 9. Oh! Garuda making quite the entrance back into the ring, taking Atiena down. You know what? No. Still a kick out at 2. Oh, Garuda, though, spinning pile driver. And with the cover. 1, 2, 3. And here is your winner, Garuda. Shiva may not have been able to pick up the win earlier tonight, but Garuda certainly has. And with that being said, that is going to be it for the first half of the show. We'll be right back after these quick commercial messages.
Ladies, look at your man. Now back to me. Now back at your man. Now back to me. Does he look like me? Hell no. But can he smell like me? Hell yes! Beowulf's Monster Blood Blend is my brand new fragrance from men in deodorant, body wash, and shampoo varieties. Made out of the finest ingredients gathered from the corners of the 9 realms. So now you can smell like you just wrestled a demon buck-ass naked in the midst of smoke and the scent of mead on your skin. Slayed your draconic son, and fought many a dangerous monsters of the deep. Beowulf's Monster Blood Blend. Live like a legend, be a legend, smell like a legend.
Not made of actual monster's blood. Any blood found is merely a coincidence, nothing more. Please don't sue us. Start your day right with the clean, sweet spice of Brass Kettle Blend Turkish coffee. One of the day's best perks. Because nobody does coffee better than the Turks.
Put the pep in your step with Lucky Potion, a Did It Alchemy and Catering specialty product.
Sick of all those bills as a result of being sent to the hospital after a match? There's an easier solution out there if you listen close. Senzu Bean! Senzu Bean Herbal Blend Tea. One swallow will make recovery follow.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'll be happy to remind you that tonight's show is brought to you by Bear Theme's very own Dark Ale, Goffness, the cool, crunching, deliciously malty taste of the hot sun and cool breeze. For your daily goodness, get Goffness, a DAC licensed product. And on top of that, ladies and gentlemen, we just got ourselves a new sponsor to hit the ways. Here we got ourselves, you gotta make sure everyone loves desserts. I think I like desserts, you like desserts, everybody loves them. So make sure to get your dessert needs at Gregorian International Pastries. The sweetest deals in the earth or on the earth are here. I do like me some good pastries.
Absolutely, everybody loves good pastry.
Mm-hmm. Well, that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we got ourselves a bit of a sparring match here. As said by Hannah Matsumoto earlier in the night, we're going to be seeing Haruka Daisuke up next, going up against Sayden Bonecrusher. So this is sure to be a pretty fun matchup to watch here, so let's go ahead and head down to ringside. The following contest is a singles match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, representing the Fangs of Vega, Sayden Bonecrusher. Sayden Bonecrusher coming in after an unfortunate loss up against Morgan Reed. Remember, she challenged for the Synthwave title at Stand Your Ground, was not able to pick up the victory on that end. And introducing her opponent, representing the Matsumoto family, she is the head of security, the Oni, Haruka Daisuke. Just as the Oni of Matsumoto, we do already have another Oni in the building, with Kanshuro Oka.
Well, 2 Onis in one building is, well, it makes for a very interesting time.
Hmm. There we go. Oh my god, a flying clothesline right out of the gate by Haruka.
Yeah, and this is how you start a friendly sparring match?
I mean, I don't think Haruka's the one to keep it easy on people, even if they're allies.
Yeah, I would have to agree with you on that one.
Well, let's just say, just take it from me. I had a sparring match with her once, like prior to one of the shows, and let's just say my back was not feeling it.
I mean, you are getting up there, so who knows?
Mm-hmm. Got some back and forth between Sayden and Haruka. Oh! Oof. Finishing off that knee to the jaw.
Just an open hand combo.
Oh, with the pin down. 1, 2. Sayden rolling out to the outside. And Haruka, oh! Missing the mark there by a little bit.
Yeah, Haruka wasting no time getting up to the top rope to chase after Sayden.
Sayden breaking off whatever it was that Haruka had planned. Rolling the Oni back into the ring. Oh! Oh, submission attempt locked in. Oh, no.
I guess Sayden was close enough to the ropes there.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. And here is your winner, Haruka Daisuke. Nice matchup between those two.
I mean, it was still a brutal match, even between allies. But, ooh, that was definitely something to see.
Yeah, and like I said earlier, Haruka not one to go easy on people.
Ooh, not in the slightest.
Especially since that's another tick in the win column for Haruka, continuing that that infamous win streak. Still wondering to see who is going to take up the gauntlet to try and challenge that. Because so far we've only ever seen one, and that was Marisol.
Yeah, streak versus streak match. Unfortunately, Marisol came up short on that one.
But now, ladies and gentlemen, we're getting close to the end of the night here, but now next up we're going to be seeing our new Underground Champion in action. So with that being said, let's go ahead and head down to ringside. The following contest is a singles match scheduled for one fall. Wrestling out of Lamholt Innistrad, representing the Fangs of Vega, Luther Bolphonheim. We saw Luther and his halfie to kick off Stand Your Ground as he went up against both Ifrit and Titan, both coming out strong and standing out on top at the end of that matchup. Just continuing to demonstrate the camaraderie and the chemistry that the Fangs of Vega bring forth. And introducing his opponent, he is the sheriff of WPW and is the WPW Underground Champion, Montgunnery. Not gonna lie, that belt does look really great around Montgunnery.
Oh, absolutely. He is just absolutely styling with that thing.
Especially, you know, being here since the very beginning of WPW. I can't imagine how stoked he is to be finally holding on to a title.
I mean, I cannot think of anybody more deserving of a title, let alone a day one.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Immediately out of the gate, both competitors are missing their shots here. But now Luther trying to take Montgunnery out to the outside, but Montgunnery not having any of it. And also I've been handed a fun fact about Luther's hoodie. It was apparently originally white. So, I'll let you guys make of that what you will.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a,
Color me sufficiently disturbed.
Yeah, that's up there with answers I don't need to know.
Oof. Trumping around top of Montgunnery, going for the cover now. 1, 2. Kick out at the count of 2. Oh. Springboard forearm there by Luther.
Luther just letting out a series of blows to Montgomery's head there. I don't know if this is a like, hey, champ, congrats, remember I'm next, or kind of thing, or maybe just establishing dominance.
I mean, we do have, because even after tonight's episode, ladies and gentlemen, the next one will feature #1 contenderships for both the Underground and Synthwave belts. So we'll be seeing the challengers for those titles by the end of episode 50.
50 episodes already. Holy crap, where'd the time go?
It just flies. It really does just fly. Like Montgunnery here. Oh! Unfortunately, though, missing the mark. Oh, Luther going for the cover now. 1, 2. Kick out at 2.
Yeah, not sure what Luther was going for there. Perhaps attempting just to keep Montgomery slightly off guard, or might have missed a cue, but...
Oh, DDT! Oh. Series of chops across the chest here. Montgunnery with the fireman's carry. Oh! And a takedown on the outside.
Yeah, Luther doing a dragon screw takedown here. Just trying to, I don't know, maybe try and get a little bit of offense here.
Oh, both combatants competing for the crowd a bit. Submission hold locked in, but Montgunnery able to just barely escape it. So there's the takedowns though. Kick out at 2 by Luther. I find it weird how we have very rarely, if at all, seen Luther bleed.
Yeah, It is a very rare occurrence.
Even in some of the most hardcore matches he's had in the past. Well, I'm hold on with the cover here with the high noon, and Montgunnery gets it. And here's your winner, Montgunnery.
But yeah, to your point, Luther very rarely, if ever, bleeds. And like you said, even in some of the most hardcore matches, he just somehow stays stitched up. It's odd.
Like, I could be misremembering, but even in his Extreme Rules match against Bubba Mayhem, before it was revealed to be before Bubba was revealed to be the Demon Jacob Storm, you know, those two went to town on each other in that matchup.
Yeah, oof.
And
yeah,
almost in part to what caused well, Jacob at the time to get that Underground Championship opportunity against Greg. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we only have a couple more matches left here in the night, so we're gonna go ahead and... Wait, what? I'm being told there's something happening in the back. What in the world? Hold on, what the hell? Head back there! Head back there now! What the hell? What the hell? It's Lady Katsina Draven!
I was wondering where Lady K went, but to attack Draven of all people? What's gotten into her?
I mean, Draven is a Witcher at the end of the day. I know that the Fae and Witchers don't necessarily get along. Oh! Now, I just need to know who the hell instigated the whole thing. Like, who struck first? Oh my god. The vicious suplex there by Katsina on the concrete. Draven trying to fight back. Oh, right onto the equipment box. Oh, Draven catching the leg there with the clothesline there. Like, you're saying?
I was gonna say just Lady K grabbing the throat. Oh, dropping Draven on the back of her skull.
Oh, she's got the shuffle now. Oh my god. Oh. That's gotta hurt.
Yep, that's gonna leave a bruise.
Okay, trying to fight back. We're gonna need security down here, or somebody, literally anybody, to try and break this up. Hey, Haruka, if you're listening, I think that's part of your job.
Can we please get security back there?
Yeah, I feel like any more one of these competitors are gonna end up breaking a bone from the two. I don't care who, but someone may end up with a broken limb.
Absolutely. With the way these two are going after each other, it's a miracle nobody's shattered anything yet.
Oh my god. Oh. Yeah, okay, thankfully Haruka's rushing to the back there to break these two up along with some backup here. Why is it always when it comes to like people not having issue, like why is it whenever someone has an issue with another person, their immediate response is to just attack them from attack them in the back?
I honestly don't know, but at the same time, like you said, Witchers and Fae not always best of friends.
Yeah. Well, I'll try and keep up on the development of this story as it happens, but as I was saying before, I was so rudely interrupted by what that was that we just witnessed. We got 2 more matches here, ladies and gentlemen, both #1 contendership matches. And so with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to head down to ringside for 1 of 2. The following contest is set for 1 fall and is a #1 contendership match for the WPW Rockergirl Championship. Introducing first, representing Ragnarok, she is the goddess. Ho! Hell, once again, being given another opportunity to go after Alma Valen's title. And obviously, as we hear now the new entrance music for Hell, as was advertised prior to Stand Your Ground. And introducing her opponent, representing the 4 Horsemen, Marisol, Summercrest. And here you have, once again, 4 Horsemen versus Ragnarok. Despite it being after the War Games matches.
Yeah, I mean, this rivalry is going to run deep for a long time. But either way, we are either going to see Ragnarok versus 4 Horsemen for the title, or we're going to see 4 Horsemen versus 4 Horsemen.
Oh! I'll immediately taking Marisol down. Oh! Dropping both the knees.
Yeah, apparently taking her down in multiple ways. Marisol to the top rope, but thinking against it.
Oh! Neck breaker there. Oh. Hal going for the cover. What? Oh, nope. Kick out before the count of 1. Oof. Dropping Marisol down. Another DDT. Going for the submission attempt there.
Yeah, up on her shoulders. Hell, though, managing to get under.
Oh. A bit of a kip up there. Marisol.
Of Hell on full display.
Oof. The swift kick going for the cover. 1. Kick up before the count of 1. Oh! Swift boot to the face. Oh, flying knee countering Marisol's clothesline there. Oh!
And just a splash onto Marisol's back. And Hell with just that trademark viciousness.
Out to the outside. Whoa, wait. Hold on. What the hell's going on? Hannah coming in from the crowd. Hannah coming in from the crowd, attacking Marisol from behind. Go quick duck. Quick duck back into the crowd before the referee could see it. What the what? Marisol very quickly able to recover from that, but still staggered a little bit there. And Hell very quickly taking advantage of that opportunity. Hannah getting payback from Resistant Disorder.
What is happening tonight?
I don't know.
Count of 13.
Marisol needs to quickly get back in the ring here. At the count of 15.
Whew. Count of 16. Marisol limping a bit after that ambush.
Oof. Marisol to the top turnbuckle now. Oh, diving clothesline. Now with the cover. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. Marisol with a running power slam. Oh. bunch of kicks there from Hell. Now going to the top rope, could be looking for Hell's Judgment, and she connects it. But not done with Marisol just yet. Marisol go over a series of clotheslines. Oh! Still trying to recover from the assault, going for the cover. 1, 2, kick out at 2.
Marisol staying on the offensive. But Hell just happens to be one of those kind of people that you cannot count out in the slightest, no matter what is going on.
Yeah. Oh. And over the top rope, connecting that attack to Marisol, followed up with a drop kick. But Marisol not kind of shrugging that one off a bit. Oh, rake in the eyes. On the headbutt ya. Marisol getting Hell back up to her feet. Hell breaking out.
Hell kind of inching her way back. Yep, and hopping right in the ring.
Oh! Front foot slam there. Unlocking a modified cloverleaf, but Hell breaking out. Into the corner. Oh. A series of blows on the upper body. And takedown, going for the cover though. 1, 2, no, not enough to put Marisol away. Hell taking Marisol back into the corner, but Marisol escaping big boot to the side of the face. Oh. Hell locking in Death's Embrace. Got it in, and Marisol's tapping out. Here's your winner. And the #1 contender for the WPW Rockergirl Championship, Hell. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. At WPW Ascension 1, it will be Hell and Alma Valen once again for the WPW Rockergirl Championship. No part in due to the unexpected help from Hana Matsumoto, which, by the way, she tweeted on social media just after that attack, saying they forget who runs this show, simply reminding them it isn't those who were featured in War Games doing nothing with their belts. Certainly aren't these two. This won't end either. I can only imagine the thoughts going through Marisol's head after that. Yeah, it's
got to be something of frustration, anger, pain. Who knows? And honestly, I would probably, I wouldn't envy pain in trying to make sure that Marisol gets out of her own head and hopefully can recover and move on from something like this.
Well, we're gonna have to wait and see, and obviously keep you guys posted and updated on that end. But, ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for your main event. And it is for the number one contendership for the Rockerboy Championship. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is next. The following contest is a singles match set for one fall and is for the number one contendership spot for the WPW Rockerboy Championship. Introducing first, being accompanied to the ring by Alexander Divine, Greg Terrace, you know, Greg, he may not have been able to successfully retain his championship at Stand Your Ground, but I guess obviously holding one title means the opportunity to hold another, going one step up the ladder, going for the big one.
I mean, going for the Rockerboy is definitely a step up, but who is it a big step?
Yeah, given who Greg has to face for just for this opportunity, you guys just have to wait and see.
Oh boy!
And speaking on social media, Vega saying, friendly reminder, our staff and exemplary wrestlers are backed by the finest medical teams in both science and magic. Which is true. Absolutely true. They have a great medical team here.
Yeah, absolutely.
And introducing his opponent, representing the Fangs of Vega, he is Anaj of the Mountain, Avendash. And I spoke with a representative of the commission to kind of understand their reasoning for giving Anaj this opportunity, and to paraphrase a bit, they just liked his they just liked his showing in the Iron Man match. They liked how long he went for in that matchup, and the fact that he won such a match, especially going for almost an hour long. They decided to give him this opportunity.
I mean, but also by that same token, Arctic should also be in a conversation similar to that.
And yeah, no, like, absolutely. He was in the first ever, he was in the initial tournament to crown the initial Rockerboy champion, which he did unfortunately lose at Resistant Disorder to the creature of the forest, Leshy. Still gives me nightmares to this very day. And Leshy ended up becoming your first ever Rockerboy champion. That title has changed hands only 3 times here. It's the same with the Rockergirl. It's gone from Leshy to Nicholas Northstorm to, actually, no, my mistake. Rockerboy would have gone 4, because it went from Nicholas to then Fenrir, and then the current champion, Minwano. Rockergirl Championship, I believe, went from Shiva to Amber Drake, and now Alma Valen.
I believe you are correct on that one.
And the Synthwave belt has only been held by 2 competitors, that being Hannah Matsumoto and Morgan Reed. And then the Underground belt, if I'm remembering all correctly, has only been held a couple times. First by Keith Von Lau, then Greg Terrace, who won it at the Return show, and then now Montgunnery. Ooh. Just launching Anaj into the barricade there.
Yeah, I mean, not too many people can throw around a Nash.
Oh, over the drop kick, Greg. Oh! So catching that big boot.
Oof. Imagine the weight of a Nash just getting dropped on the back of your head as you go downwards into the bottom row.
Hmm. Go back up and over the top for a minute. Taking Greg over into the corner. Greg punching him back, though. Oh! What a spine buster there by Greg! With the cover, 1! No!
Yeah, we can officially add Greg to the very short list of people who can manhandle the mountain.
Oh, well, only a little bit. You see the weight, just a little too much for Greg to handle, but going for the cover, but a kick out at 1.
Greg with just a textbook takedown. I mean, these two are definitely giving it their all for the chance to go up against Minwano for the title. And Naj's shoulder first into the ring post.
Yeah, just putting the full weight of his foot down on the neck of Anaj.
Here's an interesting question. If Payne wasn't feeling 100% after the War Games match, do you really think Anaj is 100% after that hour-long Iron Man?
I mean, I like to think that maybe Anaj is probably built with sterner stuff.
I mean, one would tend to think so too.
Oh, we're for the cover, but a kick out at 2. You can almost kind of hear Greg in the ring telling Anaj to tap, you bitch. Oh. Taking Greg down. Oh, neck breaker there by Anaj. And keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, whoever wins this matchup, because the Rockerboy championship match is going to be the main event of Ascension. So not only do you get a chance at championship opportunity, but you also get a chance to main event one of the biggest shows for WPW. Because a little thing that I kind of almost semi-accidentally, but also not forgot to mention. Ladies and gentlemen, it's not just called Ascension for namesake only. Oh no. We're going to the surface, everybody.
Wait, what?
We're going up. Quite literally.
I get to see the sun again?
Wait, you don't? Wait, you don't?
I mean, totally. I go outside. Yeah, no, I totally go outside and touch grass.
I would hope so.
But still, that is amazing to hear. Yeah, folks, you heard that right. We're going topside. This is awesome.
It's going to be quite an exciting show here for WPW. Is Greg going for the cover once again? 1, 2, no. Clothesline to Anaj. Going for the cover once again. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. Oh, sweep with the leg. Oh. Big boot to the jaw there. Anaj. Oh. Tweet on social media from Vegas saying, the Ascension ring will be brought to you by the BFG Trans-Dimensional Entertainment Group, sunscreen not included. Yeah, so if you're going, make sure to bring your own sunscreen. I believe Greg just made Anaj bleed.
You would be correct, sir. Perhaps busting a stitch open. What? Greg has officially made the big man bleed.
Frog splash to follow up. Oh! Big knee to the gut. Neck crank by Greg. Trying to keep the big man down. Submission attempt locked in.
They're cranking on the neck and lower back.
Not enough to put him away, though.
It almost seems like Anaj is just starting to enjoy himself.
Oh, series of suplexes here by Anaj. Oh my god. Just tossing the mount over him like a sack of potatoes. Oh, Greg going to the top turnbuckle. What can he be planning here? Oh, went for the double axe handle, but Anaj catching him with a jab to the gut. What's Anaj got here? Oh! Oh, springboard moonsault there by Anaj with the cover. 2. Oh, Anaj going back to the top here and trying to show Greg under the mountain, but Greg reversing with a natural conclusion. What the cover? 1, 2, no!
Greg trying to use the natural conclusion to bring this to a conclusion. But no, Anaj just not giving up.
Greg go to the top rope. Oh, elbow drop. Quick snap at the leg. Oh. And a big suplex there by Nash. Nash keep telling Greg to bring it on. Another springboard moonsault, this time from the top. What the cover now? 1, 2, 3. And Nash is going to Ascension. And here's your winner and the #1 contender for the WPW Rockerboy Championship, Anaj Avendash. Well, so there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Your main event is going to be a battle of behemoths. We have Minwano, your champion, going up against the Mountain Anaj Avendash, and honestly, I can't think of a monumental way to end off Ascension, because oh boy.
We got the Wide Sperado versus the Mountain. This is full on hoss of hosses.
Yeah. Oh, I am kind of shaking in the boots here for a little bit.
Oh boy, yeah, it's going to be a long night for the Four Horsemen, but oh, it's going to be an awesome night for the rest of us.
Yeah, we got our so now we have at least a couple of the matchups confirmed for Ascension. We have Hell versus Alma Valen for the Rockergirl Championship, and then as obviously we just stated, Anaj Avendash challenging Minwano for the Rockerboy Championship. This is going to be But hell of a night. I know there's obviously going to be more matches announced as we go along into the next couple of months here. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, that was where we're going to be ending things off here for tonight. So I have been your host, the Killjoy JTB, and this has been my broadcast partner, Andrew Jensen. And we'll catch you guys. And before we cap off the night, quick tweet on social media from Anaj saying a reminder for Greg and Minuano both. I am a 6-time gladiatorial super heavyweight survivor. I wore the crown. And that being said, we'll catch you guys next time in the underground with WPW Saturday Night Showdown episode 50. Have a good night, everyone, and see ya.